is the best cook in the Seattle Fire Department?
Well, we found out today as part of Fire Prevention Week's Firefighter Cook-Off. 6 firefighters from all over the city took over the kitchen at McCormick and Schmick's this morning to prepare a seafood soup and entree. And they were a bit nervous.
Got all these people tasting your food that, around the firehouse, it's no big deal. You just slop it in front of them and they eat. They're happy as long as it's warm and there's lots of it.
Some guys can cook really good. I'm just a dibbler and dabbler, so I'm just here for the fun.
Once they cooked it up and dished it up, a panel of expert judges.
Including you.
No, there was at least one expert, and it wasn't me. I do like to eat, but I don't know about being expert. We tasted and scored it, and the winner, the dibbler and the dabbler, Mike Poole, the lieutenant, won both the soup and the entree categories. He had a gratin cod with white wine sauce that was, actually it was all very, very good. Kind of early to be having seafood entrees and soup, but let me tell you, these guys can cook. Not only are they keeping the city safe from fire, they know how to cook.
Are you full?
I'm full, yeah, it was great. Little
Sounds
taste,
delicious.
little taste, all that.
Well, it's time to move into the warmest room in the house, the kitchen, of course. All week we've been highlighting Seattle's best firehouse cooks, and this morning we go to station number 35. After a hard morning of fighting fires, the work is not over for Michael Poole. He's known for his great cooking. As a matter of fact, he's so good he even has a catering business on the side, on his off hours. And Michael's with us this morning to share some of his cooking secrets. It smells good.
Well, thank you.
Why don't we, the butter I can tell is hot. Why don't you tell us what you're making and how you came up with this recipe?
Well, today I'm doing a shrimp pilaf. It's a combination of taking it out of cookbooks and adding my own little touches to it.
To make it your own.
Yes, exactly.
Do you like food spicy or not spicy?
I'm a little more spicy. I
Yeah?
like spicy stuff, yeah.
How'd you get into cooking?
Well, it's something that I've always done. My mom and my grandmother encouraged me to do it when I was younger, and when I got transferred to Station 2 in about 1982, I was a regular cook there.
Well, get us started.
Okay. Well,
Sure smells good.
well, first we're going to heat up about a tablespoon of olive oil and
Okay.
throw in some garlic, a little red onion,
You look like a chef. A little pinch of that, a little pinch of this.
stir it in, and then we're going to take our rice, throw it in, and we're going to coat it in the olive oil.
What does that do?
And
Keep it
kind
from
of,
sticking together or something?
well, it coats it and puts in the flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to throw in a little bit of dry white wine. We're going to bring it to a boil, and it evaporates really quick. Next, we're going to saute some garlics and butter.
Mm-hmm.
More garlic the better.
Absolutely.
Throw in some green onions. Stir it around.
Did you ever think you'd end up cooking for the guys at the firehouse?
Well, when I was younger, never. Kind of something came on.
They caught on pretty quick to your good cooking,
Yes,
didn't
it
they?
did. This is pretty hot there. Let's turn that down a little bit.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Next, we're going to put in some lemon peel.
Ooh.
Squeeze in a little bit of the lemon.
I can tell you've done this a lot.
A few times. So we're going to
So how do you know when the
around.
shrimp is done? Some people
Well,
think when it turns red, but sometimes it's not cooked all the way through.
Well, it won't be cooked all the way, but what we're going to do, we're going to add it to the mixture, the rice mixture.
So do you wait until the rice is almost finished before you add it or not?
No, I just usually cook this up, and then that way you kind of get the garlicky flavor.
Now you have 3 children, right?
Yes, I have 3 children.
Do they appreciate your good cooking?
Well, my daughter, she does.
How old is she?
She's 14. Her name's Lauren, and I'm sure she's watching.
Is
Or
she the
taping
cook?
it.
Does she like the fact that, are you the cook in the family?
Yeah, she likes that. She likes this. She
That's
helps me
great.
out a lot.
Tell us what you
Okay.
like most about being a firefighter.
Well, the excitement of the job.
Yeah.
It's always a challenge.
Yeah.
A lot of different things.
What made you decide you wanted to become one?
Well,
How did it all happen?
I had an opportunity to work at a fire station when I lived in Arizona, and I worked there, and I saw what they did, and it's like, I think I want to do this. And
Is it everything you thought it would be?
Yes, it is, and more.
That's terrific. And more?
And
Good.
more.
How long have you been fighting fires for us in Seattle?
I've been doing that for 17 years in January. So,
Congratulations, 17
veteran.
years. That's
Yes.
terrific.
Okay.
Well, finish this off for us, because
All
I'm
right.
dying to taste it.
Okay, so we're going to put in a little chicken broth into here.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops.
That's okay.
Bring that to a boil. And this is about where we want it to be.
All right.
And then we're going to...
And you made this recipe up, didn't you?
Yes,
and this
I
is
did.
your recipe.
Then we're going to just put this in here. Then we're going to stir it all around.
And
we're going to add the lid.
And this is what you get.
And that's the finished product right there. Yes.
That looks delicious. Do you make this actually for the guys at the station? Anybody else?
I made it the other day, practicing.
How'd they like it? Can I eat this?
They loved it, yes, you can.
I have to get, the shrimp and the rice
That's
together.
one of those big ones.
Oh, it's very good.
And also, before I forget, I wanted to give you this hat. So,
Thank you.
Souvenir hat.
Oh, it even
Fire
fits.
department.
That's neat.
Well,
that's great.
Looks good. Looks real good.
Okay, if you want, excuse me, can you help me? Can you read that?
If you'd like a copy of Michael's shrimp pilaf recipe, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to P.O. Box 11071, Seattle, Washington 98111-1171. Now let's take a peek at who's coming up tomorrow.
Thank you. That's terrific.
Traffic and weather for you then. We got some truly hot cooking contests to tell you about. Oh my gosh, local firefighters facing off just hours from now. Q13 Morning News continues. They are here with some food. I can smell the shrimp. I can smell the rice. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm going to eat.
You like the cake decorator? I'll choose the firefighter that can cook.
We're live till 9 this morning. We'll be right back. Oh, that's delicious. Oh my gosh.
I just say no. I say I don't.
Three-time winner Lieutenant Michael Poole is here with his, we're calling this shrimp.
Lieutenant Poole shrimp risotto.
Oh, I'm sorry. Lieutenant Poole's shrimp risotto.
Yeah.
What does that smell good? All right, here's the question, Michael. You've won 3 times. You're a 3-time past winner.
Yeah.
So now they made you a judge, right?
Yes. Well, that's okay. I don't mind.
That makes sense, though. Oh, man, that is tasty stuff. And the competition's today, 9 to
9 to 11, yes, at McCormick and Schmick's down on First Avenue.
How many
this
firefighters
spring.
involved?
I believe there's about 5 or 6 firefighter chefs.
Okay, now if you're involved right in the middle of your deal and there's a fire, what happens? You leave mid-dish or what?
Leave what you have there and come back and heat it up.
Oh, my
I was
gosh.
a judge when you won one year, and I
Yes.
remember tasting this. You're not going to taste this because you've had it a million times.
Yes.
Walter, come on over here. What kind of dishes usually
Stay
win?
right in there.
We have all kind. The thing is with the firehouse cooks, everybody's good, and everybody has one really good dish, so it makes it very competitive.
Yeah. Well, I can smell this thing from across the street.
yeah.
It's perfect already.
Do you cook like this at the firehouse?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, from time to time.
Get out of town.
Yeah?
And what about at home?
At home, not too much. Getting way too much right.
Okay. Now, one of the prizes that you get is you get your dish on the menu at McCormick and
McCormick's
Schmick's.
for the month of October.
But that was an
Oh,
honor.
I'd eat it.
Absolutely.
that.
Cool.
Wow.
Great stuff.
And this is a past winning recipe.
This is a
correct?
past winning recipe.
Okay.
With
Holy
that
cow.
sauce. The sauce is so
It's
good.
it's a shrimp sauce.
Oh, my goodness.
I know.
Just
Really.
diving right in.
Let's take a break so we can eat more of
Lieutenant
Lieutenant
Michael
Poole's shrimp
Poole.
risotto.
Thank you so much. Good luck judging today. Have fun.
Well, thank you very much.
This is delicious.
Look at that sauce.
Thank you. We're also neat.
Taste bud tickle for you now. We have something sure to spice up your morning.
Local firefighters responding this morning to a 5-alarm chili cook-off. They're competing for bragging rights and the title of Chili Chief. Joining us from the Seattle Culinary Academy, Lieutenant Bruce Kroon of the Bellevue Fire Department and Michael Poole of the Seattle Fire Department. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Joyce, Ellen. Lieutenant Kroon, now let's start with you. What makes you think you have the best chili in the area?
Well, I got some special ingredients. We have a Northwest chili, ESB beer, and some great dark coffee, black coffee. So I got the Northwest contingent here, and I think it really adds to the chili.
Ooh, the combination favorites for a lot of us.
You
Okay,
bet.
Michael, you cook for everybody at the firehouse, and what's your secret ingredient?
Well, today my secret ingredient is going to be the cumin seed. I'm just going to heat that up. They say burning it, but you just heat it till it's fragrant, and I think that's the secret ingredient.
Are
So
you the
always the
firehouse chef?
Pardon me?
Are either of you the firehouse chefs at your places?